Beloved used bookstore in Ottawa is turning the page on decades in the business. The book market on Merivale Road is set to close at the end of October after 40 years at that location. And owner and founder Diane Savoy is joining us this morning to talk about this bittersweet decision. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So lovely to have you on the show for today. Tell us a little bit about the history of the book market, because you've actually been in business for 50 years.
Yes. It started actually in Montreal.
Okay.
And it was quite by accident that we ended up being in used books. We had a location of new books originally, and someone came in. We had a store at the bottom of a residential area.
Okay.
And a gentleman came in. He had just arrived from London, England, and he came downstairs and he asked us if we ever bought used books. And I said, no, we hadn't. And he said, well, I'll tell you, I have a lot of science fiction that I've just moved here, and I am called back. I have to return to London, England, and I don't want to move the books back. It's very expensive. So I said, well, bring them in and let us take a look at them. And so we did buy them from him.
Yeah.
And we put a table out in front of the store, and they sold almost instantly.
Okay.
Way above the regular fiction did, and the new books. So that sort of started the ball rolling, and we thought, oh, there's something to this.
Yeah.
So we decided that we'd try buying more of them, and it ended up that 50 years later, here I am.
Oh my goodness, I love that story so much.
Yeah.
And you've been at the current location for 40 years. So
Yes.
what was that like to see, it's probably evolved so much being in business for that
Yes.
long.
Well, I've had 17 stores at one time, and I was one of your neighbors. I was down in the market.
Yeah.
I had a great on Dalhousie Street. We were there for 15 years. So that was 4 floors of used books.
Wow.
And it was very successful. We came in from Montreal. We opened 2 stores in Montreal, and they did very well. And they were on St. John's and Sources Road for many, many years. And then we decided that we needed to come into Ottawa. I'm an Ottawa girl, or around, I'm from the Valley. I was born and raised in Renfrew. So, and I did my nurse's training. So I have 2 careers.
Wow.
I nursed for a long time, and I did the bookstores, and the bookstores gradually took over. And I gave up my nursing. Well, I was kind of in it and out of it, and in it and out of it for a while. So, but yeah, so that's, it led me to this. Yeah, so we had 17 stores. We had them in Kingston, Toronto, Cornwall, and of course Montreal here, and Kemptville. Okay,
so the location of Merivale Road is closing, and you're offering your customers a pretty good deal starting on Wednesday.
Yes, on Wednesday it's fill a bag for $25. So they can come in with their bag, or we'll supply a bag, and they can fill it for $25.
Incredible.
I want to get the books back out into the public's hands. Regardless of the fact that we have a store on Merivale or in Kemptville, it's full right now too.
Okay.
So, so this is what we're planning on doing, and the public has been so supportive, and we've had such a response.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of sadness, because we've educated students and we've hired students, and I had one pop in the other day crying because she had worked for me for so many years, and she was going to school, and she said we had such a wonderful time there. So yeah, so it's bittersweet.
Yeah, absolutely. But, emotional journey for sure.
My age is making me close more than anything.
Yeah, you will have one location still open that is run by your granddaughter.
That's right, my granddaughter Alexis, and she's wonderful, and she knows books. She's an incredible girl.
I love
She's a writer herself.
Amazing.
Yes, and she's got a book that's about to come out. Well, we hope it'll be out within the next year.
Amazing.
So, so she's an amazing girl.
I love that. Well, we're glad that the one location will still stay in the family, and thank you so much for coming to join us today.
Thank you.
And remember, this Wednesday, fill a bag for $25. There's some great books, including your all-time favorite. If you want more information, you can head to the book market to get all the details.